Good morning, welcome back, happy Sunday. How are we all doing today? I want to start this video with a huge thank you to everybody who liked and commented and shared last week's video. I feel like you all know the crack now, but I mean, I am very grateful for any support on YouTube, so thank you very much for that. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. As you'll have been able to tell from the title, we are going to do a Christmas gift guide for all the farmers in your life, or if you wanted to treat yourself this Christmas. So I have written a list, checked it twice. Apologies, there'll be no more of that crack. Yeah, I've written a list and we're going to run through it. Two things to mention. First of all, I was going to buy things on this list to show you. Realised I'm actually not a millionaire, despite the fact that I like to think I am sometimes. So we are going to have to make do with pictures on the screen that I have taken off online, and there'll be links for everything down below. Other thing I have to say, I am not working with any of the brands or the people that sell any of these products. I have tried to stay away from Amazon as much as possible. I've tried to go kind of local people, UK based people, and like individual or independent sellers, I suppose. But some of the things are from Amazon, and I am part of the Amazon affiliate program, which basically means that if you click on my link that takes you to Amazon and you buy something through that, then it means I make a small percentage of the sale. Just so we all know, you can 100% go and type it into Google yourself. I don't mind. But that is the crack with everything down below. Also, if you follow me on Instagram, it's just at annatrues. I will do swipe up links to everything over there today, so you can swipe up from there and shop. I think that's all my pre-warnings. So let's get into the video. So we're going to go through the list very quickly. There's quite a lot of stuff to get through. I think most of the things are fairly self-explanatory. Anyway, it's just to give you a little idea of what you could get the farmer in your life for Christmas. So first thing we're going to start with is this. This is a Sticks Mill oilskin jacket, waistcoat, gilet thing. This, I'm on my third winter, I think. Highly recommend. I think they're about £95. I know that sounds expensive, but if whoever you're buying this for, or if you're buying it for yourself, if you wear that for 3 years, it's £30 a year, and it will save your life in the winter time. It's obviously oilskin on the outside, and then fluffy, furry, woolly. It's nice on the inside. So Sticks Mill jacket, that's the first thing. Also, another thing that wasn't on my list, and I've just spotted it behind me, hold on, is one of these. This is a plate meter, basically for measuring your grass. If you follow me on Instagram, then you will know that I use this religiously through the summertime. Can't manage what you don't measure, so this basically is a grass measuring tool. Again, everything will be linked down below. I think that's all I have that I can actually show you. So from now on, it will literally just be pictures on the screen. Should also add that this list, as it comes to me, is very much all over the place. There's no rhyme or reason to the way these things are listed. They are literally just as I find them online. So first thing is these sheep earrings. If I remember correctly, they are from an Etsy UK seller. I think these are extremely cute. I would wear these myself, and they would be good for a big sheep farmer in your life, or even a mini sheep farmer in your life. Next thing is this ruby blue potato vodka. Now obviously one for those who are over 18, but this vodka is made in Northern Ireland. It's made in Moira, that is maybe like 20 minutes away from me, and I just thought, potato vodka, could you get any better of an alcoholic drink for a farmer? This next thing is a Lumi light. This is a light alarm which slowly starts to light up in the morning times. Brilliant for a farmer who perhaps struggles to get out of bed a little bit. In the winter time, especially with the dark mornings, the light basically starts to come on very gradually, like the normal sun would do, and it makes waking up in the morning a lot nicer. I have one of these as well, and it definitely makes a difference. We have a little chocolate farm set. I thought this was really cute, and it's a nice novel way of giving somebody chocolate this Christmas. This next gift I found I have ordered for somebody. They will find out on Christmas Day who's getting this. But this is a butter churn, an old style handheld butter churn. Honestly, I will be making my own butter as soon as this arrives. I thought that was really cool, really novel gift to give to a dairy farmer, or perhaps somebody who wants to get into making their own products, or perhaps rely a little bit less on the big supermarkets. These next bits are the Harriet Wexford. I was gifted a pair of these last year and have lived in them religiously since. They are a beautiful, beautiful short boot. Probably more for the dressy up side slash if you were like visiting a farm as opposed to maybe working in, but gorgeous nonetheless. If you're going to buy the Wexfords for when you're visiting a farm, then you should definitely buy a pair of Blundstones for actually working in. These come obviously in safety boot, and they're a really nice work boot or brown boot for men and women. And I think that sometimes with women it's hard to buy a brown boot or a short boot to work in, but these look lovely on women's feet as well. Next thing is a Bibimbria. I was sent a couple of pairs of these last year as well, and I live in them religiously. Every single morning I pull on my Bibimbria, and then I also pull on the next gift, which is the GDT Storm Beater parlor top. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I have harped on about this parlor top like a lot since I bought it. It's about €40. I bought mine from Greg Care, and I have literally milked in it every single morning, every single evening since I got it. It makes staying clean at milking time so easy, and I cannot tell you the amount of people that have asked me what parlor top I wear on Instagram. So if you are looking for a gift for a dairy farmer in your life, definitely get them one of these. They will love you forever. The next thing is a head torch. Pretty self-explanatory. All farmers, I feel, need a head torch. Mechanics need a head torch, especially in the dark winter mornings. Your hands are always full. You've got 2 buckets in your hands, you've got something else in your hand, you don't really have enough hands to carry a torch. Stick one on your head. Head torch, brilliant. So the next thing is this Mother Bee hand cream. About 2 years ago, the lovely lady who makes Mother Bee sent me udder cream, not for me, for my cows, and it smelt divine. I ended up actually using it on my own hands. This stuff is made in Dungannon, and I think that for any farmer, male or female, hand cream is a must in the wintertime. You got to keep those hands soft and supple, or else you will regret it when you get older. The next thing on the list is these Millwood Crafts farm sets. Honestly, if you have a little farmer in your life or a big farmer who hasn't quite let go of their little farmer, then I think one of these farm sets would go down an absolute treat at Christmas time. These are also made in Northern Ireland, also from Dungannon, and honestly the quality of these just look unreal. The next thing on my list, I mean, if anybody who knows me in real life needs to buy me a Christmas present this year, don't buy me this because I have already pre-ordered it, but it is Hannah Jackson of the Red Shepherdess's book, Call Me Red. I cannot tell you how proud I am of Hannah for writing down her story. Honestly, I don't know where she finds the time or found the time to do this, but I'm so looking forward to reading her story. And you can too. You can pre-order off Amazon, and I think the release date is either the 4th or the 5th of March. My birthday is the 6th of March, so I will 100% be reading Hannah's book on my birthday this year. Still in that same vein, I would also recommend you pick up James Harriet's books. I read these books maybe when I was 13 or 14. Such an inspirational man. He was a vet in England, I think maybe in like I want to say the 50s, 60s-ish, I could be wrong. Sadly passed away now, but the way that he writes about animals and the way he writes about the countryside and there's just that kind of life, it is unreal. So definitely recommend the James Harriet books. Next item on my list, again for any dairy farmers in your life, is a set of milking sleeves. If in the summertime it gets too warm for like a full parlor top, then I will be reaching for a pair of milking sleeves to keep obviously your sleeves dry when you're milking, and it means that you don't have to change your jumper every time you milk cows. And these ones here look really cool the way they like fasten across the front of you. Next thing on the list is this egg apron. Honestly, how cool is this look? I have somebody in mind who I would love to buy this for. It's a little apron that ties around your waist and has pockets in it for when you go out to collect your eggs. I think this would be a fantastic gift for any budding hen or chicken farmers in your life. And yeah, it's relatively cheap also. Next thing is this Yoshi magnetic phone holder. I have one of these in my car. Basically, it's just a little magnet phone holder that you stick a magnet to the back of your phone, you put the magnet in your car, and then you can just literally just throw your phone at the magnet and it sticks. You could have one of these in every single tractor you own. You could have it in your Land Rover, you could have it wherever you're going to be driving, and it would save so much time. You don't have to like unclick or push buttons, you literally just put it on, take it off. So handy. Next thing is these gorgeous tractor cufflinks. These I think I also found on Etsy, also a UK or else local seller. But I thought these were gorgeous and brilliant for any maybe professional man or woman in your life that would enjoy a set of tractor cufflinks. Next thing is a very practical present, but it's a shepherd's crook. Shepherd's crook makes it so handy to catch a sheep or catch a lamb. It means you aren't going to end up face first in the middle of the grass somewhere trying to catch something. So handy, and a must have for every sheep farmer. Staying on the same sheep theme is this gorgeous sheep bedding. If anybody is doing up a house, or maybe got a new bed or something for Christmas, then this sheep bedding I think would go down a treat. Swapping from sheep back to cows again, a very practical present would be a colostometer. This is basically a little IgG or colostrum density measuring device. Not as accurate perhaps as a refractometer, but also not as expensive as a refractometer. But this basically bobs in your colostrum and lets you know if your cow has produced good quality, medium quality, or low quality colostrum. And then from that you can tell whether you can feed it to the calf, if you freeze it, or maybe you need to go and throw that out and get some other stuff. Staying on the practical present line, we also have this injector gun. I post my injector gun on Instagram all the time, and I always get asked where it's from or where you can find one. So if you have any sheep or pig or cattle or horse, I don't know, literally every farmer needs one of these. This makes your life so much easier when you're vaccinating or you're doing a big injection program. A self-filling injector gun, honestly, shave hours off your workload. And finally, one of these gorgeous cow milk jugs. These jugs are made by a lovely girl called Rachel, who actually went to university with me. She makes them all herself. She is also from Northern Ireland. Honestly, her talent, her artistic talent, astounds me every time. So I would highly recommend one of these jugs. And that is me done. That is my entire list went through. I went through that extremely quickly, but I hope that it has given you a little bit of inspiration for presents that you could give to the farmer in your life, or maybe treat yourself to this Christmas. Like I said, everything will be linked down below. If it has little asterisks beside it, it's from Amazon and it is an affiliate link, so I explained how that works. If you have any other ideas, please do leave them down below. Share them with the rest of us. And like I said, I'll post swipe up links to everything over on my Instagram story today as well. So that is us done. Thank you very much for watching as always, and I will see you in my next one.